Chapter 35. That night, as they lay in bed, she finally gathered the nerve to ask. "What was with the way you introduced me tonight?" "What do you mean?" "That you're hoping, eventually, I'll be your mate," she repeated his words back to him. "What about it?" "You started out telling me it wouldn't work between us, then last week you introduced me to Karen as your potential mate, that I understood. It was the facts without any commitments, but tonight you said you're hoping I'll be your mate? The change is sudden, that's all." "Sweetheart, it's been several days since I told you I'd protect you with everything in me. Who protects anyone like that but a mate? How is that sudden?" She was quite a moment. "I hadn't thought about it that way." Her voice was soft with the realization that he was ready to embrace what was still growing between them. "What about the eventually?" "Jade," he ran one hand up and down her back. His touch soothed her. "We've got some issues to work through before either one of us is ready to make a lifetime commitment." He spoke slowly. "You're just starting to work out something that's been haunting you for years. I'm trying to deal with not being able to hunt down the son of a bitch that hurt you and rip him to pieces." He took a deep breath and let it out slowly. "I'll probably always be worried about you. I'll be overprotective, not just because of what you've been through, but because it's who I am. You need to be sure that's something you can deal with. That's gonna take some time." She smiled, closed her eyes, and laid her head against his chest. She fell asleep listening to the steady thump of his heart beneath her ear. Steve lay awake a long time, thinking about that growl he hadn't meant to make, and what it might mean.